Live look at SFO, a place that frequently flies folks to Japan, and right now we're thinking about that earthquake there.
Yeah, I mean, really scary earthquake, too. In fact, this is a major earthquake. Just occurred right around 4:30 this afternoon now, and now we're going to see the effects. So far, we're watching it very closely. It comes in a place, Kamchatka in Russia. There you can see right here, you can see the Aleutian Islands, you see Anchorage, you see Alaska, but you can see out there where it really hit, that is just out over the open waters on the eastern half or over the eastern coast there of Kamchatka. And this right now, a magnitude 8.0. In fact, that was just upgraded to a magnitude 8.7. I mean, this is a monster earthquake that occurred this afternoon. Numerous aftershocks continuing there. So the concern now is if it has generated a tsunami or not. And so we're just kind of waiting right now and seeing, but this is something you got to be prepared for. Those waters are going to spread out. They're going to spread south. Of course, Russia watching out for the possibility of tsunami. Japan, we're watching out along the Aleutian Islands, but we're also watching out toward Hawaii and the west coast. We're going to have to wait and see. So far, no warnings have been issued for the west coast, but it's got a long way to go before it gets here. We're talking about 3,600 miles. Remember, these tsunamis are very, very fast in the open waters. In fact, if you can believe this, you're talking about a transfer of energy of that water moving across, and that energy just screaming across the open Pacific faster than a jet airplane. We're talking about 500 miles per hour. So if you kind of calculate that out, that's about 7 hours away before it reached the west coast, if that were to indeed happen. So we're going to keep tracking that right here on Cron 4. Right now, there are no watches or warnings posted along the west coast, but they are watching things in Hawaii right now and other parts of the world. We are looking at some high clouds drifting up above right now. You can see a weak system kind of spinning in along the coastline. That sea breeze is blowing right now as well. And we've got changes coming our way. I think overnight tonight, a return to some of those dreary conditions, at least early tomorrow morning. Then by the afternoon, we'll sneak some sunshine in, but getting gloomy out there along the coastline right now. But I think overall, I think these temperatures, yeah, they're going to be right where they were almost yesterday and today. Temperatures in the mid-60s into San Francisco, about 63 in the Sunset along the coastline, 50s and 60s, but drizzle out there out toward the beaches early tomorrow morning. 68 degrees in Burlingame, some slivers of sunshine by the afternoon, and 75 becoming mostly sunny in Palo Alto, 73 in Woodside, 70s and 80s into the South Bay tomorrow afternoon. Into the interior valleys, these numbers may back off just a little bit tomorrow. You're still very comfortable, upper 70s in Pleasanton, about 82 in Livermore, and so instead of those upper 80s, yeah, I'm going to bring those numbers back just a little bit, but still nice. 75 degrees in Walnut Creek, 75 in Danville, and about 80 degrees in Concord. Back along the coastline, though, those temperatures, of course, going to be cool in that fog is where they're going to sit. Numbers generally in the 60s, so out of the next couple of days, not a bad forecast. Temperatures just a little bit below the average, warming up a little bit on Friday and Saturday. Then next week can be interesting. I think Monday, Tuesday, you start to get the hint that we may see some significant warming. I think we could be talking 90s, maybe some triple digits as we get toward late next week. So, but we're going to be tracking the tsunami. We're going to watch those.
It looks like they just put up a watch for the Bay Area from Sonoma County down to Monterey. So that's
good.
The entirety, just a watch.
Yeah.
So they say basically stay alert.
Yeah.
You know, at this point, you don't have to leave. You don't have to do anything crazy, but you want to be kind of paying attention, I guess. Is that your advice?
And so what they're going to watch now is they're going to watch like places like Hawaii, right? Because that's where that tsunami would hit first. That'll give you kind of an idea of what's been generated. Right now, they don't know. They've got some buoys out there. They've got some ships out there. So they're trying to see what sensors might kind of tip them off to what might be headed our way. And so right now, we saw what happened with Japan, right? Yeah. Many years ago, we saw that terrible earthquake. We saw the millions of dollars of damage done in the Santa Cruz area. Yeah. So, I mean, they can be extremely dangerous. There's just so much unknown about tsunamis and when they get generated and how strong they're going to be. We don't know how much of a landslide, possible rock movement underneath the ocean surface may have generated what type of tsunami. So we're just going to have to wait and see until we get a little bit closer.
But we have a little bit of time, so we're going to just keep an eye on it.
A few hours of several hours?
I think we're talking around midnight. Is what we're looking at. So we've got a ways to go, even though they go, you know, it's 500 miles an hour across the Pacific, but they're still a good 3,500 miles away.
All right.
All right.